Imagine soldiers marching not to conquer but to calm, not to occupy but to protect. These are the blue helmets of the United Nations Peacekeeping Force. But what exactly do they do? How did it all begin? And why should every Indian care? Namaste doston. Welcome back to the channel where today we dive into the fascinating world of international peacekeeping and India's crucial role in it. The ashes of World War II gave birth to the United Nations in 1945, an organization that promised never again. But peace, as we all know, doesn't maintain itself. So in 1948, with tensions brewing in the Middle East, the first peacekeeping mission was deployed to monitor the ceasefire in Palestine. And just like that, the UN Peacekeeping Force was born. But let's be clear, the term peacekeeping wasn't even in the original UN Charter. It evolved as a creative diplomatic middle path, not war, not passive watching, but armed neutrality with a conscience. The early missions were trial by fire. The Suez Crisis in 56 saw the birth of UNEF, the first armed peacekeepers, and a brilliant idea by Canadian PM Lester Pearson, who later won the Nobel Peace Prize. Then came Congo in the 60s, where India sent its first troops, and boy, did they make us proud. Our soldiers weren't just guarding buildings, they were rebuilding societies, saving lives, and often risking their own. So, what exactly is the UNPKF's job description? Three core goals. One, maintain peace and security. Two, protect civilians and human rights. Three, support political processes and nation building. Peacekeeping missions can monitor elections, train local police, disarm rebels, or even help refugees return home. But they operate on key principles. 1. Consent of parties. No invitation, no operation. Second, impartiality. No sides taken. And 3. Non-use of force except in self-defense or to protect civilians. UN peacekeepers have been deployed in over 70 missions across the globe, from the killing fields of Rwanda to the ruins of Bosnia, from war-torn Haiti to the deserts of Darfur. Some missions were historic successes like Namibia, Mozambique, Cambodia, but others were heartbreaking failures like Rwanda in 94, where the genocide unfolded despite UN presence. Currently, there are 12 active missions, including South Sudan, Mali, DR Congo, and Lebanon. What role has India played here? Well, India isn't just a participant, we are one of the pillars of peacekeeping. Over 2 lakh Indian soldiers have served in UN missions since independence. We have led missions in Korea, Congo, Somalia, Sudan, and more. Indian women made history too. We sent the first all female peacekeeping unit to Liberia in 2007. Generals like Lieutenant General R.K. Mehta and Lieutenant General Satish Nambiar have commanded entire missions. Why do we contribute so much? Well, because peace is part of our civilizational DNA, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Now let's go backstage. How does the whole thing actually work? The UN Security Council authorizes missions. The Department of Peace Operations, DPO, manages them. The actual troops, provided voluntarily by member states like India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Ghana, etc. Once on ground, force commander leads the military side, special representative handles political negotiations, civilian staff handle human rights, logistics and coordination, peacekeepers wear their country's uniform, but with that iconic UN blue helmet. Now, it's not all rainbows and Nobel Prizes. Sometimes missions drag on for decades with little change. Political deadlocks in the Security Council stall deployments. There have been scandals, misconduct, abuse, corruption. Budget issues also bite. The cost of global peace doesn't come cheap. But reforms are on the horizon, including better training, accountability, and more women in missions. Peacekeeping is not just about distant lands, it affects us too. It strengthens India's global image. It trains our military in diverse conflict scenarios. It opens doors for leadership in multilateral diplomacy. And most importantly, it shows the world what we stand for, not dominance, but dharma. So next time you see a soldier in a blue helmet, remember, they are not just keeping peace, they are keeping hope alive. Jai Hind, Jai Jagat. If you found this video insightful, do like, share and subscribe. Drop a UN in the comments if you learned something new. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware.